Well, gang, impending doom is upon us in the YouTube space. Another cataclysmic event is occurring, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, of course, the news over the weekend doesn't actually pertain or come from YouTube, but it will in short supply if you understand how the free market and competition works. So here we have this ABC News, everybody saying this. Meta announces verification subscription service for Facebook and Instagram users. Oh yes, so exciting to be kind of copying Elon Musk's Twitter verified. You know, you get Twitter Blue, you get verified, $8 a month, but that moved up over the $10 threshold because you got to pay out to the Android store, whatever they call it, the Apple App Store. They want their cut, but we don't want them to have it, so just go to our website and do it. I actually paid $7 a month for a full year. $7 a month for a full year. I don't mind that. If you want to follow me over on Twitter, this is the handle. I'm a country music superstar. Clearly legit. I have the blue check mark that says I paid for it. So yes, it's a poke and prod at the elitist culture that says we're better than you. We have a symbol online for class distinction. I think this is actually pretty cool. Oh my God, I have my actual birth date visible on screen. Maybe I should get away from there. So the point I'm getting at, YouTube is copying yet another feature, or sorry, Facebook copying yet another feature from Twitter. Actually, YouTube took the verification thing also in time. The idea here being that Facebook and Instagram, you're going to be able to get verified on those accounts through, Meta's subscription service. The price, an outrageous, essentially $12.99. You're not going to pay $14.99 to do it through the App Store. You're going to go to facebook.com and put that in, whatever. Outrageous. What are you getting out of this? You're getting, you submit your government forms to Facebook. Yeah, that can't go wrong. You have no real features, but I'm assuming that you will pay for advanced placement in the algorithm. It's all about that. Now, all the younger people over on Twitter, they're over here joking. Grandma's on Facebook. We know it's my grandma. We don't need to verify her. Knock it off with this business. No one's going to do this. It's being ridiculed. And I sure hope that's the case, because if this works, and by the way, this is Mark Zuckerberg's plan to try to alleviate some of that damage the meta flop did. The metaverse failure for Facebook, massive layoff 11,000 people, the workforce, and he's still pressing on the metaverse is the future, right? That's what we are looking at, and I think that this is going to spell doom for YouTube creators. Google's going to be like, well, Twitter's getting away with it, and Facebook and Instagram, they're getting away with it. I guess we can charge people to be verified. You'd pay money to be verified, wouldn't you? Now, maybe you're thinking, well, you're a small-time content creator. You don't need to be verified. You can apply when you get to 100,000 subscribers. That seems reasonable enough. However, what if this was intrinsically tied to the search results? No one will be able to find your video unless you pay YouTube money each month. And how much could it be to maintain that verified badge? Would you be willing to pay? I'm guessing it's going to be $15. Why not raise it each time? You want 8, you want 12, how about 15? Let's go. The big lie with capitalism, which unfortunately is the best system of finances we really have in controlling our lives, is that we think that these companies are competing against each other, that one of them is going to mess up and the other one's going to offer a better deal to the consumer and get all of that audience. And that was the way this seemed to have worked until we allowed big consolidation. When you buy up all the competition, now you can do whatever you want. When there's only so many competitors, you say, well, look what they're getting away with. I guess we can do it too. You saw this when Apple would be like, oh, I guess we're not going to bundle the power brick with the phone anymore. And then Samsung's like, I guess we don't need to either. And we're going to say that you have one, even though you have to get a new one because you have to use the new USB-C, all this, right? Because it's not compatible. You have to get a new one, but you then pay extra shipping to get that into your household. But we're going to say we're doing it because we're courageous. What was it? We have the courage. It's environmentally friendly. Oh yeah, it's real environmentally friendly to have to send extra boxes. Let's think this through, guys. And the worst part is YouTube could totally get away with this. You could have possibly 1 billion creators all wanting to be the next Justin Bieber, all wanting to have that next hit single, or, you know, the big promise, the dangling of the carrot. If you keep making content, eventually you'll have a bad talk show late night on NBC. That carrot is dangled in front of us over at YouTube, and they have ate good off of our great talents for a very long time. Ran off all the competition, have us making our own shows, putting our own money in, putting our stuff on their platform. And we're treated as though we are always in the wrong, that it is our great privilege to be making content for YouTube or anywhere else online. That's the big problem I have with all of this. Got into an argument with a guy over on Twitter, and he's like, yeah, well, you've been using their service for free for all this time. They're hosting your videos and you haven't been paying. Do you think Jerry Seinfeld paid NBC to make his show? That's not how this used to work. You shouldn't get this contorted around. And anybody who is willing to take up that argument is part of the problem. How much would you guys be willing to pay for a YouTube Elite service, whatever? Hey, part of buying YouTube Premium, part of buying YouTube Plus, you get your channel verified. Could it be tied in that way? And I think that Congress needs to get involved here. To limit people's reach because they didn't pay for the service, something is wrong with that. So yeah, charge us if you want to get verified, but don't have it mess with the algorithm. Don't blacklist all my content because I'm not willing to pay you more than I'm going to make from it.
If you appreciate a YouTube channel that doesn't just pad out content to get to the 8-minute mark so that it can hammer you with ad breaks, then you should subscribe to my son's channel. You just got done watching it.